Hi Aquarius, welcome to your reading. If you're new, welcome. Please remember to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you get all the messages I post each month. I've also crossed over to the dark side. I'm now posting on TikTok, so if you want, you can check out my TikTok and it will be in the description box, along with what decks of cards I use and how to contact me for personal readings, my Instagram, my chart, any questions that I feel you guys have, I put in the description box, okay? So never in a comment. Go ahead and check that out. Okay, and don't forget to subscribe. Let's see what we have. I've seen it, so I have to say it. Material Harvest, Nine of Pentacles. Okay, emotional loss. Somebody's missing you. Choose wisely. I guess they didn't. That's why they're missing you. Rest and rejuvenation. Somebody's confused about now missing you after making a decision. I feel now you're healing and focusing on yourself. Because we cut off that energy and rebalance, it draws them to us. When people approach me for personal readings and they say, how do I get somebody back? I say, let go. Because you're letting go and doing this self-preservation, this is what's happening. They're rethinking, oh, I made the wrong decision. I mean, that's none of your business. 4 is the Libra card, the Justice card there. So I definitely feel that this is them getting their karma. I hate that word and that phrase because karma is whatever we put out, good or bad. But I feel like they're now missing you. They're regretting their choice here. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. I'm glad that you are doing this healing and self-preservation, focusing on yourself, even maybe getting out here into the woods and, you know, looking after yourself, focusing on yourself, healing, getting back to nature or something. But they're coming in. Oh God, they are coming in thick and fast. But we are going to Libra season where we have the last Mercury retrograde that will be chaotic because it's in air. So they are rushing towards you here. It's like, I realize I missed somebody. I realize I messed up. I want to rush back to them without really thinking it through. So I don't feel like they thought it through. No. 2 of Swords reversed it. I don't think they thought it through. They was indecisive before they made a decision. They feel they chose wrong and now they're rushing towards you. So it's again not a good decision because they're not thinking their actions through. They're just acting here with the Knight of Wands. If it was the King of Wands acting, I would have said, wow, great. They, you know, they've raised their vibrations, they're acting. But here, Ace of Swords reversed. Ace of Swords is a breakthrough, is clarity. So it's like I've made a decision. But in this situation where I said, it's another like opportunity to lie to themselves, lie to you. It's not great. Coming this way, it brings obstacles. Temperance, they want a second chance with you. And I keep pausing because they do miss you and they do regret their decision, but they're not thinking it through. They're not ascending, they're not learning their lesson, they're not understanding the truth that you did more than make a bad decision. You cut somebody with this sword. You know, you hurt somebody. And it's like they don't want to feel the pain themselves, so they quickly act and rush towards you. It feels more adrenaline fueled than learning their lesson here. This is higher learning with Temperance. Yeah, look at that. High Priestess reversed. They don't want to feel what, you know, they made another person feel. It's acting out of fear, living from fear. And when we're on this spiritual path and have this spiritual growth and awareness, it looks like you are on that path with the 4 of Swords there. You may have even wanted a second chance yourself at one point. But when we refuse to acknowledge words, you know. Firstly, if we can't hear, we must feel. And then when we don't want to feel, so we want to rush forward with words, what usually will come out of their mouth is their self-preservation, lies. Now, you might be wondering, is my intuition lying to me? I can feel them coming towards me, but I haven't heard from them yet. Or maybe I'm seeing general readings and it says they want a second chance. And, you know, this is because you have a lesson in this also. You face these challenges also. And that 4 is balance, it's masculinity. You know, you don't always have to be the one to be masculine to set the way for others. You can take care of yourself. Learn to love yourself and take care of yourself. Learn to choose yourself. Don't let this person rush in. It's like 2 masculine energies rushing towards each other, and masculine energy is explosive. So it's like you can feel this explosive, like, I know something's coming, but I don't know what it is. You ever just had that feeling? Like something's coming. And with the High Priestess reverse, this is not living from intuition, this is living from fear. Letting fear hold them back. Letting, you know, that's all that indecision does, it holds you back. The Hierophant. The Divine saying, look, this lesson's not complete yet. You haven't gained all the wisdom, but we do have free will. So if you take somebody back and they're not ready, and they're not healed, or they're not accepting that their actions have consequences, because that's fate and destiny, right? We will be in charge of our own fate, our own free will, by making a choice. And then destiny is the reaction of our action, so what we're putting out there. So if we accept somebody who's not healed to rush into our life, then it is destiny that we're going to repeat the same cycle. And I feel like some of you might be even ignoring that this person coming back, maybe even so soon, isn't the right thing. You may be saying, no, it's the right thing, we're meant to be together. But the Divine saying there's a lesson here. And, you know, you're being tested. So I feel like although they come back, it's kind of a test from the Divine. Are you really loving yourself? Are you really living from intuition? Are they red flags that you're seeing? 10 of Pentacles. So this is a cycle, the 10 of Pentacles. A cycle coming to an end, one way or another. Judgment. You are being judged on how you act next when this person comes towards us, because we're not supposed to put out negativity. And, you know, I did a video before saying this girl cursed me, but it was telling you what to do when people are sending that negative energy towards you. Send it to the light. Don't send it back to them, because we don't want that negativity bouncing around the earth, because it will eventually come back to us. We want the greater good for all. So you're being tested here. You're being judged on your actions with this person. Choose wisely. Queen of Pentacles. This is about nurturing yourself and taking care of yourself, not needing recognition for what you did for that person, but almost like continuing to be a good person and not letting them change you, change your humanitarian spirit. It's about being broken and even feeling lost, with that emotional loss there, but holding on to your core values and ethics, that I still want good out in the world, but I also want good for me. And that's what you should choose. The greater good of all, and to nurture yourself. Take care of yourself, your health. Strength. There is abundance in that strength, and we do see when we have the strength card, we'll see the infinity sign. So this is somebody coming back around. And this uniqueness with the strength card that Aquarius has, that I have the strength to be kind and honest, loyal and open, not only to others but myself here, and to choose what's best for me. And that's what we see happening. You being able to now pull out negative thoughts from your mind, because when a negative thought comes, you're not overthinking it, you're healing it, you're pulling it out. You're not letting that devil enter. You're holding on to your spiritual strength, your kindness, the core of your being, your higher self. So when this person comes rushing towards you, remember that beauty, that uniqueness, and that strength that you have. Obviously, our sun sign is not everything. Your chart will be made up of different things. But this is showing you have a unique strength that is given to you by the divine to be kind and strong. But the divine doesn't only want you to do that for other people. Forgiveness. Romance. This is the Lovers. This is saying romance is imminent. Don't stop. This person's not going to stop coming towards you. You don't give up learning, okay? It's not the right time. Because they're coming in this Knight of Wands energy, I'm not surprised when people come back with this sort of energy. You know, if you guys has seen my ex didn't return in the retrograde reading. If you haven't, it's usually on the first video on my channel. Check it out and you'll see what I mean. There's a difference between people who return in the retrograde because it is quick and they feel the pull, but the pull from the divine is to sort out that unfinished business, to look within.